some thoughts on the game tonight. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like it was hard to fault the effort, but maybe just hard to generate some of what you wanted to late.
Yeah, I think the first 5-10 minutes we were really good. We outshot them a lot and then created things. And as the game went on, we kind of got away, swinging, stuff like that. And then, we got to be able to get in the inside in the O-zone. Not going to generate much without doing that. But I think the work ethic was there. I just think execution was a little away from us. So.
Just getting back into action and back with some of these guys that you haven't skated with a lot, at least this season. Are you still feeling out chemistry a little bit with some of these teammates?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I haven't played a game in a couple of weeks, so getting first one, I'm happy to get it under my belt. But I felt pretty good out there. Little plays, trying to get it out a little more. But other than that, I felt good. And yeah, I got chemistry with these guys, all good players. So.
What are some of the things you're focused on this week, and places where you maybe saw some progress tonight?
Yeah, I think just buying in, just working hard. And yeah, I think if you do that, through hard work, at the end of the day, you can't beat that. So.
Can you talk a little bit about your experience at camp? Obviously disappointed to get a bit of an injury and miss some time, but it's probably good for you to get in there with those guys and have that experience and maybe what it's like for you to be back in Sudbury now with the guys. Yeah, there's ups and downs through life, through hockey. It is what it is. But they took care of me great there, and just seeing the in and outs of the daily thing with the grind there. It was awesome seeing all the guys there and how how professional they are and how some guys have had 10, 12-year careers. So that was great, and I'm really excited to get back here and get to work again and trying to win some hockey games. Well, what kind of goals do you have for yourself and for the team this year?
I just want us to be hard-working team. Just leave it all out there every single night. I don't want to set any goals for myself and the team. Just each day in and out, just doing your thing, and hopefully win as many games as you can. That's the end of the day. That's the goal. So.
I should ask you too about the announcement this afternoon. You got an A on your chest this season with Bill, who was captain, and of course Alex and Rowan. How does it feel to be part of that leadership group? Yeah, it's great. It's great coming to my fourth year. I think I take on a leadership role, and we have a great leadership group there with Farzy, with Billy as captain, Hendo, and even Cogs. So I think we got a good group there, and I think we should be good. You got that Thanksgiving road trip coming up too now after a week to practice, and trips can be challenging, but how do you think that could be positive for you guys? Just getting closer. I love road trips, just hanging with the guys and getting closer, hanging out with all the guys, the young guys, old guys. So I think that's going to be great. Build off that, and then just take it one game at a time. Don't get too ahead of yourselves. Sometimes people get ahead, looking at the third game, but let's just focus on one game at a time, and I think we'll be good. Any thoughts on the game, first of all?
Yeah, I thought we came out really well there. Like you said, I think shot for 5-0 halfway into the first. I thought first period was pretty good. Didn't capitalize on our power plays, but then I thought we worked hard, but sometimes just not working smart in the right areas. That's the biggest thing for me is work ethic's there. It's just sometimes the little details within the game sometimes cost us. You see the second goal, we have a D on the guy, and our second D runs in there. That's definitely not from our system. Third goal, it's we can maybe box out a little earlier. The guy sifts one from the top and goes in. First one was kind of a lucky goal bounce, but we had our chances too. So guys got to find a way to score goals here to win hockey games.
Like I was talking to Kieran a little bit about feeling out chemistry with the guys, and I saw you trying a couple different lines and stuff. When you're trying to get guys scoring, what are some of the things you try to do to spark that?
Yeah, you see Clayton, Henderson, Coughlin's goal. It's bump a puck out. We got net drive, put puck to the net. Good things happen with a guy driving. It's hockey's not a complicated game. Sometimes players try to make it too complicated, but those are the kind of goals you need to win hockey games. Finding chemistry. Yeah, we got to. You're trying to get guys going in pairs. I'm a big believer in that, and having two guys going together that play well, and you get a third guy that kind of can work and get them pucks in different areas. And obviously, hey, we're not scoring a lot of goals right now. So if you want to score goals, you got to get to the dirty areas of the ice. And I thought maybe sometimes we were getting pushed out to the outside of the ice today to score goals.
Well, what do you bring back in your lineup? 92 points last year, of course, but with a guy like Kieran coming in, what does that hopefully do for the team here going forward?
Yeah, he generates a lot of offense, right? He also generates other teams' top players a lot of times. You can keep them against them, but they're going to put those guys over the boards shift after shift, right? Trying to get the matchups right. He's just finding someone to get the right chemistry with him. I think right now that would be huge as well. Someone that, you know what, that thinks along the same lines as him. You know what, someone that can get him a puck in certain areas. But you know what, you know, he'll figure it out. And Kieran's a great player, and we're glad to have him back. But you know, he really didn't have much of a training camp, so he had a few days of practice with us here, and then right into a game, right? So almost like a first preseason game for him, especially coming back from an injury. But you know, he's eager to get back in there, and we love having him here.
Of course, it was, you know, a little bit quiet just by nature of the fact that Nathan's not back in the lineup yet, but you know, made a captaincy announcement this afternoon. You know, what was the reason that you felt that this was the perfect group to wear those letters?
Yeah, because he'd be the perfect guy to be on the ice there tonight. The guy plays with passion, loves being in Sudbury, loves being a Wolf, loves our fan base. He plays with his heart in his sleeve every night, and also brings a lot to the game for us. And I think a guy that has a really long pro career and can keep guys in check, right? That's not only on the ice, but off the ice. And you know, he's definitely the right captain, and he's got good support through the other assistants for sure.